the official Save Club launch Zoom webinar this Sunday, June 1st of 2025. Folks, you are here and you're about to make history with this company. I don't know if you got started when we first started pre-launching or if you're just here for the first time today, but this gentleman I'm going to introduce you to that's going to talk about this amazing opportunity, this company that helps people save money, but also allows people to make money helping people save money. What a concept. Not having to explain products, ingredients, all of that stuff, just a simple concept of saving money and making money, helping people save money. It couldn't be any better. But I'd like to introduce a gentleman that I've known for about 17-ish years, I believe, a guy that's been on the front side of building massive organizations in the field of network marketing, home-based business and affiliate marketing, to being on the backside of helping companies on the corporate side of things and manufacturing side of things and all facets of the direct sales industry. Servant-driven leader. I don't know how much he's slept in the last 5 weeks, folks, because he just keeps pouring it out, pouring it on, meeting with vendors, going places, doing all sorts of stuff. I would like to turn this call, Zoom over to our amazing CEO and founder, Mr. Charles Mui, out in Las Vegas, Nevada. Charles, are you here?
Yeah, Matt, thanks for the great introduction. And this is awesome on a Sunday night, getting a message out and just having so many people respond because the excitement is here. It's real. It's been an incredible first month. This upcoming Friday is going to be the first time that we run the Matrix and the Matrix matching bonus commission. So, we are just so fresh into this, and there's already been a tremendous amount of income generated by the affiliates. There's been a huge interest and commitment from advertisers globally. It's exciting to get to this point where we've laid down a solid foundation. There's been so much activity in the last 6 weeks where we come out of the gates, we get our product live, we have people using the product, get flood of testimonials coming through, and the excitement is just growing and spreading around the world. And just advancement after advancement from our massive library of reels and videos that has come out to our webinar series here, where we're going Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and really have had a great last couple of weeks of webinars where we've got lots of diversity happening. We've got a solid message here, and all of this is just getting sharper and sharper as the weeks go by. So, I wanted to take this call and really take the time to recognize all of the advancement that we've had in the company. And, I'd love for, Pete, Matt, for you guys to share here. I'm going to pull up the screen of the rank advancement here so that we can go through. Now, I also want to let you guys know, are you seeing this here, this rank recognition?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Okay, perfect. So here's a new area. We just added this yesterday to the back office. Many of you probably have not seen it yet. It's right underneath the leaderboard. We've got rank and recognition, and we're missing 5 stars here. I know many of you here in the 4-star category are getting close, and I'm certain we're going to pop a 5-star here in June, maybe 2 or even 3. So that's going to be an exciting, exciting month here. Where, within our first 2 months to have people reaching the top of the compensation plan. Pete, if you want to go through and recognize these people here, and do maybe like the 3 stars and the 4 stars, and we'll, I'll talk about the importance of what it means to go 1 star and 2 star, and maybe describe how that unlocks what it takes to really tap this compensation plan.
Absolutely. That first guy sounds like a sharp dude, that Italian guy, Pete Delmonico. He's definitely hitting 5-star this month. So can you hear me okay?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Right on. We got power players. We got my buddy Mac Mills crushing it, top of the leaderboard. We got my friend Jason Cardamone, who just crossed 1,500 people on his team. He gets to work with the awesome Matt, who did our intros. And Matt, nobody could do it like you. That was amazing. We got the incredible Mark Chin down in Florida, down down in Fort Lauderdale. We got our awesome lady, Kelly, who's crushing it. She's actually at the top of the
Yeah,
leaderboard
actually,
now.
hang on, Pete. I'm going to flip over here. Oh, there
Okay.
she is, right at the top.
Wow.
Congratulations, Sally. Wow, just blazing a path here, right at the top of 2 leaderboards. Awesome.
Beating Mac in anything is literally amazing. So, and I'm sure he'll be coming back, so you better stay on your toes. And then we got the awesome Terry Burns. I love Terry. He's been really crushing it for us. Thank you so much. So those are our 4 stars. I bet you there'll be a few 5 stars this month. I know I'm going to hit it, and I bet you Kelly's coming for it, and a few other people. Let's see here. There's our friend Matt Jameson representing Canada. We got Save Club Global Team. I think he's in Florida too. We got the amazing Cedric Harris. Guys, did Cedric knock it out of the park on Friday night or what? If you haven't heard that recording, you got to listen to it. It was absolutely amazing. We got our buddy Darius. We got Sammy. We got Christina Orcott over in beautiful Sedona, Arizona, her and her husband. We got Angela Holmes, who I cannot wait to meet, representing the UK, our first across the ocean rep. She's got over 100 sales.
Yeah.
Too.
Let's see. I'm gonna pop over there.
Yeah,
I
pull
saw
up
Angela. Right there, she is right there at the number 5. That's an incredible amount of enrollments. And Angela, please reach out. I would love to chat with you.
Yes, I got to friend her. We got Eric. Oh, I lost it. There it is. Yeah, we got the amazing Eric Johnson making all those incredible YouTube videos. Thank you very much for sharing our message on YouTube. We got Corey Draper. Can you scroll down a little?
Yep.
There you go. There you go. We got Corey Draper. We got my friend Quan. Quan, thank you for sharing and demonstrating the amazing cashback. Quan's all about the product and being a good steward of the product. Thank you for sharing. His buddy Melvin sent a couple incredible Zooms. Thank you so much, Melvin. We got Phoenix. We've got Ivory Star. We got our friend Edward Kite all the way over in Japan, absolutely crushing it, making amazing graphics, just supporting his team. And I have a feeling TT below him, who's also in Japan, is working with Edward. I have a good feeling about that. I don't even know what flag Janus is. Do you guys know? Where is that?
I
Sure,
don't.
but hey, Pete, you missed number 8, Nick Bramble and Christopher Hawkins and Gandhi Aponte. My man, 3-star first in South Africa, Nathan Goldman, Christianity 3-star, and Judah. So you would kind of bounce there. I know the screen was moving, so we want to make sure we recognize everybody. Congratulations, everybody.
I've had some great chats with Nick. He's awesome. And congrats, everybody. Sorry about that. I did miss a little bit about that. And yeah, I mean, what does it mean? Go ahead.
Yeah, and so the piece here is, what does this mean to create leadership, create so many 3 stars and 4 stars and people on their way to 3-star and just such a solid foundation of seasoned professional leadership and do that really in our first month of this business. What it means is we've got a foundation for growth. So many people like you guys on the call now who've stepped up in the countless numbers of conversations I've had with leaderships all through the company, leadership groups throughout the company. It's been apparent to me that we have some very powerful, enthusiastic, understanding leadership that is here to build this company to 1 million members plus. And what we're staging here is a company that is going to hit hypergrowth. What we've got planned here for June as far as developments, so many different marketing funnels. Each and every week, this entire month, we'll be releasing at least 1 funnel, maybe 2 funnels in a single week that will help you target specific people on the internet. I've got a video all queued up here. I'm going to show you. Here's a new one that we're putting up for travel. And the deeper that we go into travel through the analytics, we're just seeing literally hundreds of thousands of major and micro influencers that will be able to bring to their audiences the gift of Save Club and the savings with our travel portals. Any one of these people you are up for grabs. There's so many influencers out there that are in the travel space that have dedicated audiences that watch what they do, people that would love a laptop lifestyle, love to work for themselves from anywhere in the world and travel. And because we recognize this, we built some great tools. Is this video now on your screen, guys? Okay, here we go. Here's a new funnel video that we'll have out this month, attached to the reels, the landing page, and directly into the tour, so that we can capture these travel customers and people that want to live a laptop lifestyle, travel around the world.
What if you could stay in 5-star resorts for 2-star prices, get deep discounts on flights, hotels, resorts, car rentals, theme parks, and get paid for helping others save on their travel too? See, most people are still out there booking on online travel websites, paying way too much, and leaving money on the table every time they travel. But here's the thing no one's telling you. The travel industry is over $9.5 trillion a year. That's trillion with a T. It's one of the biggest and most exciting industries in the world, and now you can have a piece of it. Save hundreds, sometimes thousands, on a single trip. Stay in jaw-dropping places for insanely low prices and earn income by simply sharing the same deals with others. This is a real business with real people saving real money while living a lifestyle most people only dream of. Imagine waking up in a beachfront resort in the Maldives or a sky suite in Vegas, running your business from your phone, and actually getting paid when others save on their travel by joining the club. Why? Because we don't inflate prices like the big online travel sites do. We give you wholesale access, pass on the savings, and reward you for sharing it. And look, if you've been searching for a fun, legit side hustle, tell me, what's better than a travel business that lets you live the life and build wealth doing it? This is your chance to tap into a $9.5 trillion wave and ride it on your terms. Fill in the form, watch the free training, and I'll show you exactly how to get started. Because once you see these deals, you'll never look at travel the same way again.
That's just one funnel that is, represents a large industry, which is travel. And with the check matching bonuses, just recruiting even a single affiliate, a single influencer that has a large reach could net you the residual income to reach your freedom number and hit you your whole year. So I'm just excited to be ready to unleash these tools, and not just in that area. I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek of everything that we have behind the scenes. Here, Pete, why don't you share a little bit?
Our media team made that video today. I asked him this morning to make that video, and he made it today. That's how amazing these people are, guys. Nobody else is doing this stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, by the way, we're at 514 people. We may have a new record.
Okay, so here, Peter, you seeing my screen now? This
I am. Yes.
So each one of these folders here, everybody, this represents an upcoming funnel that we have. You saw the one we demoed on Memorial Day for military spouses, where now we've got reels in here, we've got a video, we've got one here for boss babes. If you see these women on the internet with massive followings, we're talking into the millions, some of them into the tens of millions. We've got funnels that they can take a look at. Having done for you content is exactly what these influencers want and need. We want to share, we want them to share Save Club and make it as seamless and easy for them to tap into their leveraged platform and share it. We have an exciting announcement with the AI, just a couple, what seems like last Wednesday. We'll be doing full-on calls with the AI this week. I was really hoping to have it launched on Friday and surprise everybody, but it's just part of the launch. Each and every week, new things will be dropping. As we see within like the food influencers, we've got things here that will help you reach influencers that do reviews on restaurants. Again, just millions of social media profiles out there that have been built to monetize. And I'm so confident in what we have here with Save Club to help these influencers. You got to put yourself in the shoes of an influencer. They're on like a hamster wheel of constantly creating traffic, having to figure out how to monetize this traffic. They're hunting down sponsorships. They're hunting down people that can help them get paid and monetize what they built. And they have no residual income, and they get to leverage the platforms that they're on, but they don't get any other leverage. You know, what we're able to offer here is leverage with our videos, with our uh, team building, to set something in motion where an influence can start generating residual income, and alongside of that have a team grow where they're recruiting people, and it kicks off this spark of other people looking to be in a business that creates real exponential growth. That's what we offer here, and we're putting that together. We have it in our influencer videos. We've got custom emails you're going to be able to use, messages to reach out to these pockets of internet traffic. And this is really where SaveClub has shifted the focus within network marketing. Years, decades of what we used to do in the past of working inside, doing hotel meetings and in-home meetings, all of that has changed, and people's attention is now right here, right on their cell phones. We all have these powerful $1,000 devices in our pockets, and they're so engaging, and they're so captivating. We got to leverage this trend, and we're doing that. And these influencers have dedicated, some of them, many years, huge budgets, dedicated their time and energy, and now they're stuck because who's going to pay them for their traffic? And what we're able to do here is pay them more than anything they're going to get other places. Not only are we co-oping all the advertising budget from these major brands, but creating leverage. And this story is becoming together. It's becoming crystal clear. This month we will be having webinars specifically targeted towards influencers, so that as we build these campaigns, we're going to have our place to drop in our friends and family, a place to drop in people who want to learn how to build a business and get the training that is required, but a place where influencers, and we speak their language, we focus on their issues. And when you're able to bring those people into the business, into the influencer funnel, it's something that will really give you the opportunity in these early days. You remember, we're not even, I think we're 7,000 members right now. We're going to 1 million. Okay, there's already been I think we're over $350,000 in commissions in 6 weeks paid with less than 7,000 people. Do you understand where this is going when we hit 100,000 people, and we hit 500,000 people, and we hit a million different members within this company? There's going to be a lot of wealth generated and distributed, and we're going to do it faster than anything out there because we're so in the trenches putting together these campaigns and finding out where the traffic is. I'm going to share with you guys a slide that I put together. Matt or Pete, you want to hop in here for a second? I pulled this one
out. Pastor Delray had a great question. He said, when will these videos be available? Now, guys, we've been sharing graphics with you, reels, stories, and they're all awesome. Please use them. They're all posted in our groups. We created great Facebook groups and page. But to answer your question, Pastor Delray, the next evolution is we're going to make landing pages for each of these niches. So we're going to take it to the next level, not just a video. We're going to create landing pages. And just to back up what Charles is saying, just a few years ago, not even that long ago, these guys were charging $600-800 a finished minute to even do these videos. And these are all provided to you guys for free. So we just,
precisely. And
in fact, our team just messaged me. He said, I have another video ready already. If you guys want to show it.
There we go. Yeah. Why don't you go and preview it, Pete? See if it's there. Drop it to me in the WhatsApp, and we'll do a blind. This is how much trust we have in our media team. They're so talented, so much experience with understanding what the field needs, and being in the direct sales network marketing space for about 23 years and building tools. I've been building marketing tools, Powerline systems for the industry for about 20 years. And I'd work with these different companies, big companies doing hundreds of millions of dollars in sales. And it would be so frustrating trying to work with these corporate teams to get them to come out with some marketing materials for the field. And then the field would go to try to create some stuff, and they'd get slapped down because the corporate legal team didn't look at it, and the compliance this, and it's frustrating, wanting to build a business but not having the tools. I bet some of you are sitting on the edge of your seat right now saying, well, get us access to these tools now. Inside the Facebook group is where we release this stuff. And inside the back office, we're developing a training area. I'll go later in this call. I'll show you guys the priority list for what we're doing in June. But first, I want to share with you the intelligence that we're bringing to the company. I really want people to know that SaveClub is an AI-powered company, and there's so many things that we're calling AI to do. One of them is the intelligence. When we build these videos, we're understanding the length of the video, the voice, the words, the colors, because we've purchased very expensive software that combs all the different accounts, over 19 million accounts, social media accounts it can pull data from. And from those accounts, it lets us know what's trending, what's hot, what voice is working, what intro do you have to put in the first second. So as we come out with these tools, we know that they're going to convert well because we're pulling from real data. But also, this data helps us identify influencers for these campaigns. So when we came out with the military spouses campaign, I didn't even know that that was a category. I had no idea that the engagement level for military spouse was so high. I didn't understand that the minutes watched per video, the amount of click through, the open rate on posts, it was all dramatically higher than other places. And then we had to go back and think, okay, well, how do we target this? Well, it was really easy for military spouses because they're on a fixed income. They're desperately in need for additional income, either part-time, full-time income. And we've got something that totally works for helping their family have their fixed income go further. And it's these tools that we're using right here, patented AI-powered influencer and audience discovery tools. And you can check out this company and go take a look at the cost it is to engage with them and work with them. I was able to sit down with the CEO of the company, with their top programmers. I mean, these guys are as technical and as nerdy as you can be, and they absolutely love combing through data and getting us what we need as far as the intelligence to make these campaigns work better. And there is just not other groups inside of this industry that are sharing this information and building it and then distributing it to the field. So these are some of the things that we're going to be able to look forward to inside the month of June.
There you go. I shot you that video, Charles. You want to go grab it? Is it okay if I bring Kelly up, our superstar leader?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
All right, here you go, Kelly. Let me unmute you. Okay. I sent you the unmute. Let her rip, girl. Nice hat.
Yeah, I got my party hat. Yes, it is.
Yeah, celebration.
Launch day, June 1st is here, everybody. And, I think number one is everyone just get excited about what you have and all the people that you can share this with, because we got something that, that can help a lot of people, whether it be in the short term, but I look for a long term. I look for, ways that someone can really, really make a difference for their family long term. So, yeah, I'm just literally excited. I don't know what else there is to share, but I know, Mac Mills, he just wanted to give me a break, and so he's so sweet as far as that leaderboard. It's a lot of fun. So many great folks joining and seeing the names, and I love that recognition, Charles, that you made to help showcase the 1-star, showcase the 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, and because really 1-star, we know 2 members is your very first point that you want to get to. And I mean, that is just like the belief belief level right there. Look, I can bring 2 people to Save Club. If you can bring 2 people, you can bring 4 people, then you can bring 8 people, right? 16, 32, 64. We know how that goes. Really, just get to your first level, everybody. And because that is your belief, and people want to see, sometimes people want to see what you can do first, right? And then, but yeah, this launch is so, so important. I tell you, when they said the launch is going to be June 1st, I was like, oh my goodness, that's my mom's birthday. So I'm like,
It's our birthday too.
It's your birthday too.
Well,
What?
it's Save Club's birthday right now.
Save
I
Club.
might
Yeah,
as
okay,
well
I'm about
just
to
dub
go
this our
strong.
birthday because it's go time. So
Yeah,
honored to share
I'm
it.
Hey,
like,
Kelly, George is asking how spillover works. Do you want to answer that?
oh, wow. Well, I always
I'll
tell
help you.
folks, don't come in just thinking spillover is just going to be like sit there and wait and it's going to happen. Here's the thing. I always say spillover is a blessing. And when it does happen, you're like, wow, that's super awesome. So never start anything to sit and wait, because what's waiting going to do? Waiting, you just lose time. You lose time, right? And, when you join, say you joined yesterday, say you joined today, you need to ride that energy that you have right now and just share this with every single person you know. I do a five social media. If someone says, well, I don't even do one. Well, it's okay. You can learn something new. So I do Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Twitter, which is X. So I have 5 social media things that I am like, I'm all, bing, 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 bing. I make a little video, turn on your cell phone. If you don't have a cell phone, I don't know. But all I know is every single person has a cell phone, and you can make a 15-second clip. Hey, this is Kelly Toller. I'm super excited about something that I just came across my desk, and you don't want to miss it. So it's going worldwide. Check out the video right here. Okay, so you can do like, hey, you can just let the cat out of the bag. It's Save Club. Or you can say, hey, just check out my link. So people market differently. You need to go with your own style, right? Your own style is, hey, I don't know. Some folks are kind of like, rough around the edges. Some folks kind of do it like really funny. Some folks kind of slow and easy does it. So be you, be reachable. Did I just hit on something? You want to be reachable, because a lot of times if somebody can't reach you, they're going to go find somebody else to answer the question. Okay, so no pressure, no pressure. You just need to let folks know how to get a hold of you, where to go. I've seen some people's posts and I'm like, but if I was looking at it, I wouldn't know what to do. All right. So I do a lot of times. I say, look, you go to saveclub.com/login. Boom. And see, that helps out the entire company, whether they're, with Matthew, whether they're with Paul or Raylene or Hector, it doesn't matter, right? Because that builds the entire company, and we are about building the entire company. So I kind of just gave a little bit of choose 5 social media platforms. Just go to town. You can copy and paste a little 15-second message, okay? And that could mean like 10 sentences, and get fun with it. Put some emojis in it. Don't have nothing. So folks that know me, I don't do anything that's dull, boring, or dying. I ain't going to do it. I want to be a part of the action. I want to be a part of the energy, because I've got the energy. I've got the mindset. And I'm just not saying, I'm saying I'm just trying to give you some ways that maybe you can think, right? Okay, so if you got to work on like, I got to get that mojo. I got to get that mojo. Get some sparkles in your life. Get some extra energy in your world. I don't know. Read a book. Go find a personal motivator on YouTube that you like, okay? And always be uplifting other people. Always, always. And it doesn't matter if they're on your team, somebody else's leg. Say, we got this because we are a company together. All right. And because see, I know that works. I know it works. So what I want you to do too, I want you to make ChatGPT be your new BFF. All right. And let me tell you, note takers, folks that know me, note takers are money makers. If you are not taking notes on some of the golden nuggets that I'm giving you, you are missing the boat. Here's the thing. We got a big launch going on here. June is going to be powerful because we already had 6 months of saying, hey, pre-launch. We rode that wave. Now it is launch month. Launch month. Everybody wants to be a part of Save Club right now. Yes, they do. So here's
You
the
did
thing.
all three?
Yep. So whoever's talking, go ahead and mute yourself out. It's all good in the neighborhood. Here's the thing.
Kelly got muted by
There we
accident.
go.
Somebody can unmute her. Sorry about
There
there
we
you go,
go.
Kelly. You're
You
back.
got it.
I apologize.
Get 5 social media platforms that you are rocking and rolling, shaking and baking on. And also make ChatGPT your new best friend. I'm telling you, ChatGPT can do so much for you and your business. You can ask it to make you information on how can I talk about saving money for travel? How can I talk about saving money on dining? How can I talk about the top 10 ways that people can save money? I'm just saying the top 10 ways people can earn money. ChatGPT can be your best friend and save you a lot of time. I use ChatGPT probably about a dozen times a day, minimum. Okay, so with that, hey, y'all, I can keep on going, and I got lots of things to share. We can do that on another training. I am so thrilled to be here. We've got the top-notch leadership here, and people all on the leaderboards and people that are going to be on it, because that's what you do. Set your goal for June, and then go, what do I want to do weekly? All right. And what do I need to do daily? And I understand about taking breaks and relax and being with family. I understand about that. Here's the thing. Make your goal. How many folks do you want to share this with? Because it's about eyeballs. Okay. And if you don't have enough eyeballs, go get more eyeballs. You need to max out your Facebook page. Be adding connections. It's all about it. We got this, y'all. We got something really, really fun that people want to be a part of. And so just let's rock and roll June, baby. All right. Thank you for letting me.
Thank you, Kelly. You're welcome anytime. That was awesome. Don't be a secret agent. If you have to, get a cool sparkly hat like Kelly. We love you, Kelly. Can't wait to see you hit the stage at our first event, which will be coming soon, and we'll have a lot of fun. So thank you very much. We got Jason out there too. Go ahead.
Yeah, speaking of events, Pete and I brought Pete down to a very special event that we were invited to meet with the top advertisers and brands globally. And it was just all the rage. People are talking about this is the top of the internet marketing industry, the biggest influencers, the biggest brands, and the biggest publishers in the world. Publishers are affiliates. We're talking about internet marketing companies. We sat down with companies that had hundreds of employees, and everybody is hot on what we're doing. They're very supportive of what we're doing. It's like we did 2 days back to back, and I don't think we had a dull minute. I mean, we were just with tables full of people that wanted to help us, give us access to these deals, and they know what we've got. Now, Pete and I, we were riding the train back from Carlsbad to San Diego, and we were talking about what a special position we're in with Save Club, because the other the other companies that have access to what we have coming out with our cashback app, with our international web portal, with our international travel deals, we're going to be able to reach the entire world. The other companies that are even able to play in this realm are all Fortune 100 companies, Fortune 50 companies, the biggest banks in the world, credit card companies, and there was a talk about card linked offers and cashback, and they had the two biggest aggregators when there's only a few of them, and they had two of the biggest and the best on stage, and they're talking about the barrier to entry and the years of development and the amount of teams that have to come on and the amount that it costs an advertiser out of pocket for their own teams to participate, tens of thousands of dollars just to give discounts out there, and how limited these deals are, and the reach of who can get to them. And I'm telling you guys, we have them all. The meetings that we did, we locked them down. We're talking about bringing in the biggest advertising budgets to Save Club, doing it through the app, doing it through the shopping portal. Both of them are queued up here for June. So yeah, launch month is upon us, and I knew from the very beginning when in April I was thinking, okay, let's turn this live May 1st for the pre-launch. But there were some other things happening, and we were ready to go. We fast-tracked our merchant accounts, and it was like, you know what? Let's actually pull the trigger and move this forward. Let's go live right there at the end of April. We can even get some bonuses, some global bonus pools. Some of you guys are part of those global bonus pools for April. And, you know, let's sneak in some more commissions in here so we can get people paid faster. That's what we're able to do because we're nimble. Now, also, to work with these big companies, they're slow. When these deals, these advertisers, they're frustrated because they're working with these massive banks and credit card companies, and it has to go through so many rounds of lawyers and the bureaucracy to get these things out there. With Save Club, we have such an elite, tight corporate team. We got in and we're able to activate all this stuff. I know it seems like forever, but it's only been a month. And what I'm not going to do is slow down the field from making money. And I'm not going to slow down our development team for pumping out new content, because more is more. And, you know, we've got this thing going. We've got this thing launched. Now let's get it out there as fast as possible. And our payment systems globally are getting a big upgrade this week. Something that's not easy. And Pete said he went and logged in. He goes, "Oh man, this is going to take a long time. It's, you know, there's banks involved. There's KYCs, there's BYCs, there's all these different processes." I go, "Yeah, none of this happens overnight, but we are moving at just a blazing pace right now to get this out. And where we sit right now is still like in the very infancy. And when I look at the other people that are in this space, there are these humongous companies that are bloated with bureaucracy, not as nimble, and guess what? None of them have an opportunity for you to get paid. None of them are redirecting these advertising dollars back to you. Maybe they got some cash back going on, but we'll meet or beat all their cash back. And just our innovative strategies to get these advertising dollars back into an opportunity is revolutionary. And I could see us going, you know, back up there in a year from now and just having so much admiration from the brands coming to us because what we're able to do by creating fans for those customers, bringing the discounts to our customers, creating a win-win-win situation. I've never been more excited about a business that doesn't have a loser. I mean,
bro, we're going to need bodyguards next year. They were
Yeah.
swarming us this year. I mean,
Yeah.
just to back up what you're saying, I mean, I thought I had a front row view when I went to Vegas before we launched. This past week, when Charles came here, and he was so nice to take me with him. Guys, I wish you knew what I saw. It would blow your mind. Have faith. It's going to be insane. Like cashback match, card linking. The world doesn't even know what this stuff is yet. And even these big companies, they're like, how many people are doing card linking? And like 10% of the crowd raised their hand. And me and Charles are looking at each other like, we're going to do that in June. Like, what the heck is going on? So Just get
Yep.
super fired up, guys. That's all.
Yeah,
I
guys,
gotta-
and you know, I take a lot of pride in being an innovative entrepreneur for our organization, where you know we really are the tip of the spear inside of the network marketing industry. We're the tip of the spear inside of the global $900 billion advertising industry, and we're really going to be leading this shift, this massive shift of where these advertising dollars are going. And you know, even if we do like 1% of shift inside of this advertising dollars, we're talking about $1 billion of money redistributed to the people that take advantage of it. And it's us as Save Club affiliates that are the conduit between these big brands, these massive advancements in technologies, this shift in global advertising spend, and then people that desperately need to save money and that need to earn money. So I really feel that we're going to create a lot of prosperity for our affiliates. We're going to have a lot of savings for our customers, and we're just going to deliver it in the slickest ways, from the toolbars that are in our development path to the shopping portal to the global expansion. It's like back to back to back. And I'm going to share with you guys before we get off here our roadmap for June. It looks it is a lot of stuff, but it's a lot of stuff that we've got like 80% done. So I feel pretty confident to share it now.
Charles,
Yep.
a couple of people just asked if you can elaborate on maybe the cashback and card linking, and maybe just some, you know, where we're headed for global international offers and
Sure.
savings. And for the person in Canada, I'm in Canada. You got to dig you don't have to dig very deep. There's a ton of savings here in Canada already, and there's more coming. So make sure you're looking close, put in your postal code and check that out. So back to you, Charles. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, from day one, starting this, and one of my biggest motivations to start the company was the discovery of card linking and this technology. So let me share with you what that is. There's a whole payment rails system that allows a advertiser, I'm going to use Sephora, because Sephora has a huge online shop, but they also have stores in the malls and the strip malls, you know, all around the world. And Sephora needs to advertise. So how do they do that? Well, they could sponsor athletes or sponsor models. They could put full page ads inside magazines. They could put up billboards. They could do television. There's all these different ways that they could spend their advertising dollars, but they know that they're not effective. And they've spent less and less in magazines and less with models because it does it back out for them. And what they've decided to do, and we met with Sephora at the show. In fact, the Sephora sponsored a whole section of this conference. They had delicious fresh juices, and we were drinking the juices and everything. And so they decided to spend their advertising dollars on ethical bribes. And the way that they're going to give those cash back, the ethical bribe for the customers to come shop at Sephora, is they do it through card linking. And through the app and through the website, you'll be able to access a portal, or you'll be able to, through the app, put in your credit card information. You're not buying anything. You're just registering your card saying, I'm part of this deal. Then you go shop in the store, or you shop on their website. When your card is used, then they know that that was you, and the cash back will come back. So we're opening up this globally. And the conversations that we had were, we have to first get the buy-in from the advertisers, which we have lots and lots of them ready to go. Then we've got to set up the different region, because the sites that we give through Save Club, they're different. When we do the UK, which we met with Lux Rewards from the UK and Europe, it's different for Asia, it's different for Australia, it's different for Central and South America. So each time we open up a portal, you'll select it to your country and region. This is all technical backend stuff that's important for us to get right, because you want to get your cash back. But it's coming, Matt. And so I know everybody wishes that like day zero we had the whole world opened up. But I'll tell you what, for us to secure these opportunities, to have the contracts sealed and ready to go, to have the apps in development, and these big networks working with us, when we don't even have 10,000 members, is just mind-boggling. Okay, it's because they believe in me, they believe in our mission, they see what we've as a team have been able to accomplish in just 6 weeks. I mean, Pete, when we sat down with Andrew for lunch, and this is the number one guy in the world, and I shared with him our numbers and I shared with him our trajectory, he's like, okay. Because
He,
when
he didn't
I had to
leave.
go
He
through,
was late for a meeting because he couldn't stop listening. He was just like, I'll have to, that guy will wait for me. I want to hear more. I want to hear more.
yeah. And what we're going to be able to do here to create not just customers for these brands, but fanatical customers. When I'll just pick on Sephora some more, when they know that our customers are not only super excited about the cashback and appreciative of that, but that because they give us cashback, it gives us an opportunity to make money. Like we'll have the most loyal and excited group of customers and affiliates out there for the brand. And so this just goes all back to the foundation of what we set out to do with Save Club from the very beginning, which is to create a win-win-win-win scenario where there's not a losers. The advertisers are happy, the networkers are happy, the network is happy, our affiliates are happy, our customers are happy. And when we create something like that, it just, you can't lose. Everyone's winning. You create a no-lose situation, and this is what's going to get us to 10,000 members, 100,000 members, 500,000 members, 1 million members. And so, Matt, I really would love to just be like, hey, on this date, we're dropping this country, this country, this country, this country. It's a little bit more complicated than that. The reward is for you affiliates that have faith and you see what we're doing here. We've got a product, we're paying on time, and we're aggressively expanding this product. This month, we will be launching these a portal, the cashback app. When you see how that works inside your business, it's going to explode your ability to create prospects. So right now, you can invite people through the different funnels and landing page, but when you're able to give them something for free where they can start with the savings and really test drive what we have without spending anything, and you get to match their cash back, that's the exciting part. That's what's coming. So
And
yeah,
it
Matt,
has
I
about
really,
a bazillion
absolutely
businesses
really would love,
there.
I really would love to just give a date to everybody, but
Yeah.
it's a,
Yeah. So
it's
I
a
just want
little
to
bit
say
more
this,
complicated.
folks. And Charles, I don't mean to talk, folks. We are day one. We've only been in pre-launch for 5 weeks. We can't have everything yesterday, folks. You need to have skin like a rhinoceros. Let the arrows bounce off you. Like we are still pioneering, folks. It's coming. If you can't pioneer, then maybe you shouldn't be here yet. Just to be bold statement, and I don't want to tell anybody, but listen, you need to understand we are just day one, folks. Day one today, launch day. And everything's Charles working day and night. He's not sleeping very much to roll this stuff out. So I'm watching all the questions coming through, folks. And Charles is working on everything. So be patient. Day one, folks, you're here
Yeah,
early.
yeah,
If
Matt,
you can't
you know what,
handle it, if you can't handle being early, then just come back in a little while. That's all I'll
you know
say.
what, Matt,
In a very nice way.
yeah, Matt,
Go ahead,
that's
Charles.
a great point. And when I was making the decision here to go get started in April, even before we had our first round of product going, I put it out there, and on all the early webinars, I was saying, look, if you want everything to be like locked and loaded, just wait till July or August, and this will be a no-brainer. But if you want the real opportunity, you want to be here early, you want to be able to reach these influencers, reach the affiliates, reach the real business builders that you get a check match, well, get in now and bring them here and just follow along because, with our levels of communication, from our Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, from the updates that we're committed to putting out, from the progress that you can see. And actually a big part of this call was to highlight all the different advancements that have come already in just the first 5-6 weeks of this company. And I get kind of freaked out myself. I'm like, man, I wish it was all here today, because I know exactly how you guys feel, because there's nobody out there that wants to see this vision in full effect more so than myself. And we're putting the effort and energy and the time. We're recruiting the best in the world to get this done as well. So if for whatever reason you don't see it, or you can't handle things not being live right now, please take a step back. Say, if you got your position, just lock in your position and come back in like 30 days. Because at the beginning of every month, I'm going to be doing this same style call, which is the state of the company. And you'll see clearly, we're going to say we're doing this, 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 and this. And then over the next 4 weeks, it's going to be done. And then we're going to go in July. We're doing this, 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 and this, and we're going to get it done. And the company is going to arrive at this destination, which we've already set forth, where we've got an app that is going to be extremely easy to share. It's a no-brainer why someone would use that to save money. Nobody is going to say no to that. Within the app, we have all the upsell funnels that are tied to our Powerline system, that are tied to these webinars, that are tied to getting people to become a member, getting people to become an affiliate. By the way, we don't even want to attract members at this point. Like we don't even promote selling members, but I'll tell you what, as we get all these other things live, there's going to be plenty of people, because as we attract millions of members to the company, there's going to be plenty of people that don't want to build a business. They just want the savings. Now what's going to happen is a lot of those people are going to upgrade just because they'd be kind of dumb to just leave money on the table when all the systems really automate the upsells for them. But we're building this business and growing it up just like you would do an infant, and we're just like this newborn, fresh out of the womb today situation. We've been really just kind of been incubating, inside, and now day one, welcome to the world, Save Club. And as we grow from a baby to this this fetus, to this newborn, to this child and adolescent and teenager, we're going to get there really fast. I was thinking about this earlier, about just kind of the rapid ascension from birth to full-blown adult, and how we're going to get that done in about 100 days total. It reminds me of the Alien movies, when like the little alien busts out of the chest and it's like this nothing, and then it grows into this big monster, and it happens really fast. I mean, that's what's going to happen. And I'll tell you, these other companies, these network marketing companies, a lot of people aren't going to see this coming, because it's going to happen so quickly. They're just, you guys aren't going to be effective enough to reach everybody. And there's going to be people that that are invited to this company in 100 days and be like, where did this thing come from? Like, how many 5 stars do you have in the company? You've got this many people earning big time income. Like, how did that happen so fast? And that's really the trajectory that we're on right now. And going back and just looking at the numbers and looking at our recognition and our leaderboards there, there is a lot to celebrate, and where we're at today and where we're going to get to in the next 30 days, it's going to be one of these journeys you're going to look back on. And for those of you that are working, getting your enrollments, staying engaged, you're going to have this period of time. You're saying, well, that summer of 2025, that was the turning point for me financially. I was able to reach my freedom number and cover my bills, help my team members do the same thing, get to this earning where it's this passive income earning that marketing. I was told today by one of our leaders, one of our 4 stars, that they go, hey, it's day 1 and I'm already a 3-star. I love the VIP. So like the orders are already in there, and it shows that you've got the VIPs locked in, and he already qualified as a 3-star day 1. He hasn't had any of the auto ships hit, and he's already qualified there. And that's what's going to happen. We've got some really trick things built into this plan that are here to deliver you the passive residual income that this industry has promised and really kind of lost its way, I'd say, over the last decade or so. And restoring the laptop lifestyle, this passive residual income, product where everybody wins. And we are on track to hit all these things. And, I just can't wait to make these announcements over the next, this month, the next month. And we'll get to a point, and maybe I'll go back to this webinar, on our little birth date here. We will reach a point in the company where we hit critical mass. And that's where we've got enough affiliates that are full-time, and we've got enough people using the product for the sake of the product, really nothing else, just the fact that the product is awesome. And if we took the product away from them, they'd be mad because they'd be spending more money than they're currently doing. When we reach that point of critical mass, And our advanced marketing systems and AI and just position in the world, when we reach that spot and the company just goes straight hypergrowth, it's going to be exciting to see all of your checks, basically 10x. When we go from 100,000 members to 1 million members, and that happens in I'm guessing a relatively short amount of time, maybe 3 or 4 months, it's going to be another day of celebration.
Well,
You guys want to do some muting there? Okay. Yeah. So, with that, Pete, if you want to share something else here, I'm going to pull up.
I want to share my most wonderful friend who just passed 1,500 team members while he was moving, while he has a gaggle of kids that he's got to take care of, and a bunch of other stuff. Jason, are you there, buddy? And by the way, he brought wonderful Matt into the business too. You there, Jason?
I'm here. Can you hear me, Pete?
Oh, look at this guy. I love this guy. Tell me, look, this guy's so excited. I love it, man. I love it.
I have so much on my heart and so many things that I want to share. And I could keep you here for hours, and those that know me know I have done that. And I just want to share, I remember back when we were going to launch this thing, and I remember understanding Charles' integrity and his work ethic and seeing him, like his vision, because those things don't always go together. Someone with a huge vision and the work ethic to get it all done and the connections. And to realize where we are at today, I hadn't even looked at the rank things when Charles was saying like, hey, I'm already 3-star. So I'm checking mine to see what, and it's already my same rank. Like the rank didn't change. And this is just the craziest. It's been the most amazing. Tomorrow will be 6 weeks since we launched. And this has been the best 6 weeks of my whole life. And I get really emotional because I had already committed to moving homes before we launched this thing. And I was in the middle. I delayed the move by an entire week because I was not going to miss. I knew this was special. And I just had to follow my heart and jump off the cliff and grow my wings on the way down like I've done so many times. And I'm sharing this with you because some of you just need to take that leap and follow the things you were hearing from Kelly. And there's so many nuggets all over, and there's so many amazing freaking leaders all over the leaderboard and not on the leaderboard. There's incredible leaders that they're not even on the leaderboard that are crushing it and flying through the ranks. And being surrounded by so many people that have the vision and the core in their heart. And I love when Charles just started sharing about, you're going to look back in a year from now, remember the April, the May, the June of 2025, when the course of your life was changed forever because you took the leap and you worked your tail off and you had a big vision. And even when others couldn't see it yet, you still knew there were other crazy people because we're all here together. There's 500 or whatever people here. And we have this big family all together, but you have to go get that. Spillover doesn't give it to you. You want to be this spill giver. I think someone called it spill under, which I'm still trying to compute that. But you want to be the person that gives that. That's how you create gigantic matching checks quickly. But that's the same attitude you need to go find the eyeballs, to share the stories, to inspire people, then to touch some people's lives. That's what you have to do, is take leaps of faith, reach out there, and just take some freaking action on some things. And there's so many people to model in so many styles, and you'll find your style and voice along that journey if you don't have it yet.
That's a great point, Jason. That's a great point because right here, we're this fresh newborn, straight out the womb today. And you're looking at that and you might be thinking, well, how am I going to build this business? What is my approach going to be? And there's going to be some people that build it straight through their community or their church or their school that build it on savings. We'll have teenagers, college students building it on helping their friends, save at lunch. And they'll get the momentum, that way. We'll have other people that are recruiting influencers, and we'll have other people that come in that already, might able to be able to reach. I already have reached, but I'm certain that the biggest earners that come to this company have not even heard about Save Club yet. And the thing is, somebody's going to earn a matching bonus on their organizations. That's what it gets me excited, is that the potential that we have here to put some part-time, full-time, or big-time income in your life is just a couple of connections away. And it's going to take time to really understand what is going to be your method for sharing this business, what's going to be your method for sharing this membership. And things are going to change and evolve as these tools, these funnels, the app, as they get locked into place. So you just got to just understand where we're at right now, stay excited, stay engaged. And when that opportunity strikes, then it's, pedal to the metal all the way and ride what works for you. We've got so much training. Jason's going to be helping with the training. We've got training videos, both on the product, on how to go 1-star, how to go 2-star. This entire compensation plan and what you can do to put yourself into big time earning really boils down to two things: going 1-star and going 2-star. So if you just understand that and find the method where you can go 1-star and where you can help other people go 1-star and then they can go 2-star, that's it. If you can, we've taken so much network marketing, compensation plan knowledge, compensation plan data, and really just distilled it into two things, and it's going 1-star and going 2-star. And there'll be very specific training. The fast start's going to be totally geared to that, and we're going to have
video. We will show you 10
go 1-star their
steps.
first day, go 2-star their first week, and when you start to see that duplicate in your organizations, you'll enter 1 month with a rank level and a check here, and you'll exit the month with your check and your rank up here. And if you help your people do the same thing, it will just take care of itself. For those of you that see this vision, or maybe have experienced this type of compensation plan before, or just have enough experience in the industry, I find that the people that are the most savvy about network marketing, the most savvy about savings, the advertisers that Pete and I met with that are the most savvy in these spaces, when they really look under the hood at what we're doing, they're the ones that aren't sleeping at night, that are excited, that are going full blast. So do what you can.
Hey, Charles, somebody just asked what's 1-star, 2-star, if you just quickly want to explain that to them.
Yeah, certainly. So going 1-star is simply sponsoring 2 people. You get started in the business, you show 2 people. And when you boil down what this business and what leverage in this business really means, it's about duplication. And so if you have the true intention to get started with a way to make money, figure out what you need to do to introduce 2 people. You might have to get 10 pre-enrollees through your landing page and onto the webinars, and most likely you'll get 2 people to upgrade. And that's going 1-star. Going 2-star, Pete, you want to share, or Jason, you want to share the 2-star?
Go for it, Jason.
Okay, so 2-star is you need to have a total of 20 people on your team, but not more than 30%, or 6 can come from any single person that you brought in. So another way to say this is that if let's say you bring in 2 people and they each, I don't want to go deep into it, but it's 20 total and not more than 6 under one of the people that you brought in. So
pay plans in the chat, folks.
Pretty simple.
The pay plans in the chat.
And guys, and on Friday, we released a new compensation plan video. So if you have not watched that video, watch it a couple times. It's only 7 minutes long, and it's very simple, step-by-step breakdown, everything you need to know to set yourself free, reach your freedom number, and put time freedom and money freedom on your side. It's in that video. And we're going to get deep into each section of how to do this, as again, we're just like a little infant. So let me walk you through a little life cycle of what's going to happen and what happens in these types of business. As we're born today and it's like time to get going, there's going to be some crawling, there's going to be some walking, there's going to be some standing, and there's going to be some growth that happens. Now, part of that is the training. Part of that is the company tools. Part of that is the leadership teams and how we come together as a group to introduce new people. Now, the tricky part about what we're doing is we're doing it internationally. So not only are we doing this with payment systems globally and cashback and rewards globally, we're doing it with payouts globally and all the different languages at the same time. So, we're a fresh newborn and we're going to get through these phases. And are there going to be, challenges as far as, integrations with payment systems or opening up new markets? There will be, but we're working through them, and we've already worked through a whole lot of them. So just understand that if you choose to grow with us and approach this as you're a brand new rep and it's going to take time for you to learn certain things, crawl, walk, run, I think that as you engage with us between now and the fall, you can set yourself up with a very nice business. And I will tell you guys, if you're in position with Save Club November 1st, if you do what it takes to build an organization, maybe go 4-star, 5-star between now and November 1st, we're going to go into this holiday shopping season with some offers that are going to blow minds. I'll tell you, it's going to be a very tight Christmas. It's going to be a very tight holiday season for a lot of people. But remember, we're growing. We're built on global commerce. And if you just look at where all the shopping occurs, it's that fourth quarter. And we've got these brands geared up to give us discounts. If you're shopping this Christmas season without Save Club, you're crazy. It's going to cost you thousands of dollars more. I don't know how big your Christmas budget is, but if you're going to do the holiday season without Save Club, you're insane. But the people that are getting the deals and that are sharing that, and if you're in position during this fourth quarter, your check could maybe 10x in just 2 months. So, we're thinking way far ahead here, and we're in the cycles with these big advertisers. So, I mean, again, we could go hours here and just typing what's going on, but I want you guys to get to work and understand that it starts with getting people to landing pages, getting as pre-enrollees, getting people to the webinars. They'll get enrolled, and we keep that duplicatable system that everybody can do.
Awesome. Yeah, and we took away the hard requirements, the personal requirements that a comp plan has. You just have to have a team. You don't have to go out and sponsor 50 or 100 people yourself, which is hard. A lot of people can't do that. We took that away, made it so much easier. And guys, I don't know if you can tell, but this team is just all heart, man. It really is. We're in love with what we're doing, and we're going to be here for a long time doing it together. And I mean, Jason's just all heart. He put off his move. Matt dropped what he was doing. Matt is living the debt-free lifestyle already. I want everybody to experience that. Learn to be more frugal. You can do so many more things. And I mean, Charles experienced a Mission Impossible for less than half of what it costs normally to go see IMAX. I mean, there's just so many. Yeah. Did you get the oil video? Did
I did. And you know what, guys? Let's share one more piece. Like, as our commitment to constantly bringing out new tools and content, I'm going to share my screen right here.
You're sharing that, folks. You go to membership, my membership in the back office, folks. That's how you upgrade to VIP. Somebody else asked, how do you pay the next month ahead of time? Just upgrade to VIP. You pay for the whole year, then you don't have to ever tag your card. So, folks, everything's in your back office. Go check out the back office. Go check out the tabs in your back office. Go through every single one. Familiarize yourself. All these questions are answered, a lot of them in the back office, folks. So back to you, Charles. Great.
Yeah, here we go. Boom, $20 off. Nice. Look, you're gonna get an oil change anyways. What a way to promote the product. And again, that's just one more clip of literally hundreds that we either have made or have scheduled. And these are the tools that are get there. So, just like Kelly was sharing earlier, share on the social media. And when you do it in a situation where maybe you can talk about it, do a little camera of yourself saying, hey, I just saved money on this oil change. How many of you are due for an oil change or need an oil change right now? Hit me up and watch this video. And then they commit 26 seconds to seeing how someone else saved $20. I'm sure many of those people would want to do the same thing. Get them into the funnels. And I'll tell you right now, still focus on business builders. We're still early in the company. There will be a time as we have all these amazing tools, apps, shopping portal coming where we're just going to go customer crazy. But right now with people that can see the vision and that want to earn an extra income, these are the people I would be focused on right now.
Exactly. And somebody that I love just sent me a text that said, thank you so much for sharing this with me. So thank you, Dave. Our CEO, guys, we just terrorize him all day to do things, and he does them all. Look at this amazing book that he wrote. It's so good. If you get a chance to read it, All the Time Happiness. Thank you, Charles. I'm so glad that you and I become good friends. And I mean, this is just so much fun, guys. I can't believe it's only been a month. It's crazy. Like, we've done so much for sharing this with me. So thank you, Dave. Our CEO, guys, we just terrorize him all day to do things, and he does them all. Look at this amazing book that he wrote. It's so good. If you get a chance to read it, All the Time Happiness. Thank you, Charles. I'm so glad that you and I become good friends. And I mean, this is just so much fun, guys. I can't believe it's only been a month. It's crazy. Like, we've done so much in 1 month already. It's nuts.
Pete, I couldn't agree more. I mean, I've been involved with a lot of company launches over my 31 years in this amazing home-based business space. And what we've accomplished in just over a month is just short of unreal and spectacular. And like I said, Charles doesn't sleep very much because he is just here to make sure that this is going to be the best opportunity of 2025, which it already is, folks. Who else does not agree with me that we are involved with the best opportunity of 2025? The product saving money and then helping people, making money, helping people save money. So, folks, we're at an hour and 15 minutes. Charles, is there anything else you want to let these people go? Invite some more people to take a look at their websites and to get people into the funnels and that AI, when that comes on, folks, oh my goodness, that is going to be insane.
Just stay plugged in. I can't believe an hour is already spent by. I'm so humbled to have 456 people still on this webinar after over an hour. So thank you for dedicating your Sunday night to getting hyped up with us and just getting a deeper look at what we've accomplished and where we're headed. This month, cashback app, shopping portal, AI getting totally dialed in. I'm so excited. We've been playing with it. I can't wait to turn it loose. That's a major advancement for us.
The app is nuts. The app is insane. I've been playing.
He got to play with the app. It's a lot of fun. Yep. We've got more content coming out. We've got an advanced. We have a training section really getting dialed in. So there's a roadmap here that each week, multiple of those things are going to be getting done. And I'm very confident that by July 1st, we're going to be back on this same style call, doing a recap and doing a celebration. And we're going to look at that leaderboard. We're going to see 5 stars on there. We're going to see probably double the amount of 4 stars. A bit. We probably wouldn't even be able to cover all the 3 stars. With the growth that is yet to come. And I know there's a lot of sleepers out there. Because I know that I've been on 3-way phone calls. I know we've got some monster builders and developers out there that are going to be attacking this this month. So I don't want to hold you guys hostage on your Sunday night.
Hey, are we doing a Zoom in the morning?
We are. Yep, we're gonna do another one. Zoom in the morning. I got even fresher stuff. Mondays are content drops. So we've got a whole bunch of content to release for you on Monday, and then. Throughout the month, we're going to be turning on, more of these dedicated funnels. So just, stay dialed in. Everybody have a great night. Thank you so much for, taking your Sunday night and coming to hang out, hear what's going on. And let's have another big month, record-setting month, and just really make it clear to the industry that Save Club is the place to be in 2025. And either you're going to be here or you're going to be watching us from the top, because we're going to set a trail and and we're gonna make network marketing great again. We're gonna make residual income great again. These things are already happening now, and as we get through the summer, it's going to be really self-evident. So thanks again, everybody.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Great job, everybody.
Let's do it. Summer of Save Club, guys. Let's do it.
What time Monday morning?
Thank you.
10 a.m. There'll be 10 a.m.
10 a.m. Pacific.
Nice.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. We'll
Thank you,
be
Charles.
there tomorrow.
Thank you, Charles.
Charles, you got the full controls. So
Awesome work,
I
everyone.
got you. I want to hear
Awesome
from
work.
everybody. Cool.
Thank all my leaders for being here from around the world tonight. Thank you all.
Yeah, thanks, Bob.
Good night.
good
Good
night,
night.
everybody.
This.